Remember me? I'm the one that posted a few videos and then disappeared for a few months. And to that I say, sorry, even though I only have like one person that watches these videos. I fell into a slump, and that's all I want to say. So I fell into a slump, and then I did ye old ghosting the channel. But that's why I wanted to come back. Not with vlogs, because I really don't think I have the mental space to do that. Remembering the vlog throughout the day is kind of hard. So instead, I'm just going to make videos with, just a subject or something. Hold on. Like this one. Real easy. Something artists ought to relate to. Filling up sketchbook. See, I got like 5 sketchbooks at like Christmas time. They're cheap, but still love them. They're very cute. And I've been using the same sketchbook for like a year now. And I want to finally fill it up so I can move on. Because I want to fill up these other 5 ones really fast, so I'm not just like stuck using them for 5 years. Because I usually have a sketchbook for like 1 or 2 years because I'm a digital artist. And thankfully, I am getting bored of digital art right now, so it's all working out in my favor. Still doing it, just getting bored, losing my sanity of making myself only do that. Alright, so I'm going to show y'all how I'm going to fill it up, because not all of it's like completely blank spreads. Some of it's like half finished spreads. I'm covering up really weird faces I doodled on this. And mostly finished with like one little bit empty. I really don't care for all the spreads that are covered in sketches that I wanted to paint but then did not. So okay, there's like one more spread like that. It was, yeah, not that. No, this is very far away from it. I don't know if y'all can see this on camera, but this is sketched with light pink. It's almostly filled, but it's got like this one really big corner that's blank. I might fill that in too. Now, don't get the wrong idea. I am not doing all this today because, your girl only has so much inspo. Oh, found it. Here we are. Here's the spread I wanted to finish filling up. This has like color pencils. I never use color pencils again after this because my wrist, she hurts. Yeah. I was thinking of like maybe just putting Marceline the Vampire Queen on this in this blank spot, because might as well. I have the Vampire King right here, or whatever his name was. It's been a while since I watched this episode. I've only seen them once. I didn't watch them when they were coming out. I watched them while I was binging the whole show, so I'm gonna have to rewatch. Maybe I'll get some inspiration for like right here. Yeah. Color pencil. I still have the color pencils I use here in like a little group in a rubber band. Oh my gosh, I was actually very close to this. Anyway, yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna do. And I hope y'all enjoy. I'll show y'all as I fill up the page. Oh, another spread. Working on a random design because I liked red and white. Okay. Well then, I'll see y'all. I'll check back in after I've sketched a little bit. about some explanation for what I'm drawing? Because I've been showing y'all how I've been... Sorry, need to adjust this thing. Okay. How I've been, like... drawing? No, like, just my thought process. Okay, so there's this perspective exercise that is apparently really good for you to do, especially to practice, and that's basically one of the things I've been doing. I actually filled multiple spreads in the sketchbook that I like skipped over due to alcohol markers with them, because these exercises aren't supposed to look good. It's just to practice and get, you know, your mind in the perspective thing. So, here. The first one I did, hold on. I'm holding my camera, so sorry if it's weird. First one is basically just attaching stuff and drawing like lots of shapes together and trying to keep it in the same perspective. I drew X's on the page with like a highlighter to like have something to go off of. I kind of threw that away after a while because it's like, what was I doing? I mean, it definitely made it to where drawing on the page wasn't that stressful because it's no longer a super blank page, you know? Just like a heads up, if y'all ever are afraid of drawing, just use highlighter first and then sketch. To me, it kind of works out. Just a super light color that becomes a nobody once you put darker colors on top, so yeah. And then y'all saw I wrote down board what do after a while, because it's like, I can only do geometric shapes for so long. So I did another perspective exercise on the other half of the page. Well, the page with the cheap alcohol markers bleeding through. And this one, each of these had different levels that one YouTuber labeled them as, and I gotta agree. I just can't remember. There's like 24. Hey, I found the page I was writing down all the ones I wanted to do. I didn't write down what levels, just what number on the list they were. Boop. Anyway, there's other exercise. Actually, I'm just gonna switch the camera. There we go. Hello, I'm watching The Last Coffee Bean, so... Anyway. Here we go. Oh, this is so much easier to show what I was doing. Okay. Anyway, the other exercise is basically draw a shape and then stretch it right out as far as you can get it and try to keep this shape consistent. Easy way to fill up the page, you know? Especially whenever there's like alcohol markers, so it's like, it doesn't matter how this stuff turns out, so. Yeah. Guess I'm just not in the mood for sketching. This definitely I did because I'm nervous. With the whole filming myself sketching, even if y'all didn't see what I was doing, it's still nerve-wracking, so. Yeah. I'm probably gonna work on an April Fool's reel that I had planned, and yeah, I'll probably sketch some more tomorrow. I'll try to actually not look like a crazy person with my hair being all wild. Oopsie. There we go. Yeah. Anyway. But guess what? This spread is going to be one I work on. See? Completely blank. And here are the swatches. These are very cheap markers. I got the whole set for like $15, but honestly, I'm happy. I like having all the blues. I love blue. It's my favorite color. I haven't figured out what I want to do. I have a character that I use online to represent myself. It's just a blue alien cat. Basically, I can recreate her with almost all these colors. I just need to grab pink from like one of my other sets of markers, alcohol markers, or water-based, I don't know which. Depends on who has the pink I'm looking for. Yeah. I'll probably end up sketching off camera for that. Or maybe not, I don't know. Maybe I'll get used to it by the end of the video being filmed. Anyway, that was the sketching for today. And I will see y'all in a bit, or in a minute. Hello, and I'm back the next day. I'm in a different room / in the hallway because there is music playing right outside my window. Okay. Now today I'm gonna actually sketch. It's really hard to open this. Okay, here we are. I was thinking of finishing this spread. Ignore those faces, I was just doodling. They have nothing to do with these. This is like of a character that's basically a god of death in my story world. This story world, it's called Battle for Anura, but I'm calling it Project Versus till I release the cover. And yep. This page won't be too hard. I already got like a sticky note doodle of him being worshipped. I was thinking of a really geometric-y shape here, like Egyptian thingies and other ancient art or whatever. I'll have to find references for that though. Okay, hold on. Oh, here's that other spread of the perspective exercises. Hold on. More markers. These are actually good quality markers. Oh hoo hoo. All the rest of my alcohol markers are cheap AF. So let's see. Ew. I do have a lot of weird pages. Hold on. Let me find the spread I was looking for. Okay, good grief. I have no idea where it is. It is before this page and this spread. And this spread. Love this spread though. And that. Not that one. Here we are. This spread. I'm gonna finish this one as well. See? There's a vampire king. There's a random eye I drew. And a random pattern. This is what broke my hand. And now we are on another day. Let me just situate myself. And instead of just repeating what I've done through the rest of the video, I'm going to finish the final page with y'all. But first, let us look at all the other pages I've done. I've decided, oops, quitting kitty. I've decided to skip out on finishing up some of the spreads I mentioned at the beginning of the video because, like, I just want to be done with this, and it's already April 1st, and I don't want to have my sketchbook last past a year. Never again. Because, not this page. Not this page. Here we are. This is the title page. I started on April 1st last year, so yeah. Okay. So here we are. I finished this half of the spread of my character named Avic. It didn't turn out how I wanted it, but honestly, I still like how it is. You know? That's always a good thing. Now this is the thing I was working on last in the video. I mean, a few seconds ago, or 1 second, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I used the exact same colors as I used on the rest of this. I didn't really get anything new out, so this is my best Marceline. I've never drawn her before, and I didn't have black to color with, so honestly, I kind of like it better now than I did the other day, so that's always good. Now, the spreads I finished off camera, because I was psyching myself out. After I do stuff for a few days, I kind of start getting sick of it. Not really that, but I don't know. My brain doesn't like me doing stuff a lot. Okay, so here we are. These are the really cheap markers that I got at like Home Goods. Love them, even if they are cheap. I mean, look, I was able to perfectly color my character. All I had to do was just maybe grab a few colors from like some other marker sets, also cheap. Still did the job good. See? Like all these blues, the only thing that was not in the set was obviously this skin color and the pink. Oh, and I guess the yellow. All the greens, y'all can already see the colors, I guess. Okay, now here's the other spread I did off camera. I was drawing a character from a game I've become obsessed with called Love in Deep Space. This is Silas, and I kind of numbered my attempts. This is attempt number 2. 3, I think? Yeah, that's 3. Yeah. Honestly, hate it. I messed up his mouth so bad, so I just gave him a mask, even though he doesn't wear a mask in anything. That's Raphael. But yeah. Ended up not really figuring out his hair until I copied the chibi version of him, so if you ever struggle with a detailed character, just see if there's like a chibi version, whether an official chibi or maybe a fan, and just draw that, and then that might help your brain figure it out. Now, this isn't perfect. His eyes are a little too far apart, but I still like it. It was so good. Had fun with this whole spread. And honestly, that's the point. Now, here is the final page. It's not going to take long at all. See, we're going to be doing like a scrapbooking thing because the title page wasn't really much of anything. So here's the paper. You can see I used it here. Got it at Home Goods. I am obsessed with cute stuff from Home Goods. Now, we'll just figure out how we want to set everything up. Also got a picture of my cat printed up. Little demon. And then this doodle from like last year that I printed to test out some sticker paper and printer. Things are still coming out blurry for me, so I don't know what the issue there is. Okay. Do we want this to overlap or underlap? I kind of like that. Probably have that there. Actually, let's glue these things down now. Let me get the glue. Here we are. Sorry I'm not really talking. There's not really a lot you can say when doing this. I guess I can say I have really cheap glue. But honestly, even if I try to do scrapbooking a lot, I really don't. It's just whenever I started using markers more, I've started having to if I wanted to cover up the bleed through. If you've used alcohol markers, you'll understand. Because, like, hold on. There is a page. There we go. See? Bleed through. Gotta love it. Better quality markers don't bleed through as bad, I've noticed. At least on this paper. I don't know about any other paper. Done messed up the glue. Now this video, well, at least this part, it feels like I'm kind of rushing it. But, like, I don't know. I want to be done with this sketchbook and this video. You ever feel like that? I know I get that way a lot. I start having fun in the beginning, and then the longer it goes on, which is mainly my fault, obviously. And it's like, I just want to get this over with. I'm not having fun anymore. You know? Sorry for that shaking. I'm trying to make sure y'all can still see everything here. Okay. Oh, this glue's being a butt because it's basically empty. Another one! Okay, so Ziva, where does she go? And where does Jax go from the amazing Digital Circus? Maybe if the little part was lower on the page, that would be funny. Okay. I really don't know. Personally, I just don't care. Let's just set him down somewhere, you know? Yeah. See, I feel like I've also had this mindset in my sketchbook too, where it's like, try not to think, and then you won't stress yourself out over it, you know? And this also made me, like, rush to finish stuff. But now all we have are those pictures here. Ooh, maybe I can add something else. Be back. I'm actually going to pause this. And I'm back with a few more things. I didn't really want to dig through the whole thing, and there was some stuff I wanted to save for other things, so I was thinking maybe that got from a little online shop. We want to add another pattern? Probably not, to be honest. Actually, I don't mind. It's still a generally clean looking page, you know? Because honestly, all that we would have to do is finally write down the date. And then finally be done with this sketchbook. I had fun in it, but it's like, I don't like taking a full year on stuff. But honestly, I feel like I'm going to end up using my sketchbooks a lot more with how much digital art's been stressing me out lately. You ever get that way? Like, you'll be stressed out doing one thing for like a long time and find another thing really fun, and then suddenly it's like swapped. Yeah, that's basically how I am with like my digital art and traditional. I mean, granted, I'm still not like making full pictures traditionally, but I am having so much fun. Like just playing in my sketchbook, sketching whatever I want, coloring it every now and again. I'm not really trying to do any shading or anything really. I guess I'm still kind of not used to using markers and all basically any art supplies, so yeah. Now let's use this click art. The end. Let's see later. April 2025. There we go. Now I can say I actually drew on the last page. Here we go. See, y'all don't need to have like ending pages or title pages to be anything big, because it's like you're gonna be filling the whole thing up with a lot of cool stuff, so why are you gonna stress yourself out with the beginning and end, you know? Hey. I mean, I used to actually try on these pages, but this one I was just like, I wanted to start it, and then I was too stressed about it, so, you know. If you're stressed, throw a color on it, or skip it and come back to it later, but honestly, I'm one of those people that if I do skip it, I'm never coming back to it. So, like, just do what's good for you, and if whatever's not stressful and what's fun or blah blah blah, because some stress is good stress. Too much stress is bad. And to me, the trying to make the title page good was bad stress. Because I wanted to just use this sketchbook to try new things. So yeah. Thank you for everybody that like stuck around, and I hope y'all didn't mind the blabby part here or any of the blabby parts in the throughout. And I hope to see y'all in the next video with whatever I feel like making it.